Coming up on the Gripsion, you will be learning how to make shooting star ammo. Welcome back to another video. So we have some ribbon, some silicone, a catapult that we made in a previous video, some food coloring, popsicle sticks for stir sticks, and some cornstarch. The basic idea for shooting star ammo is we are going to take a blob of silicone, mix some food coloring in with it, and then add some cornstarch, mix it all together. Then it will turn into a moldable dough that we can easily mold into a little ball, and then attach a ribbon to it. So we are going to take our silicone. This is the 100% silicone stuff. We will just put a sizable glob onto a foam plate like that. Then this stuff takes about 24 hours to completely dry, but if you put some food coloring in, the moisture reacts with the silicone, and then it only takes about 15 to 20 minutes. So now we have a bunch of different colors of food coloring. I'll see what colors we have. So we have green, blue, yellow, and red. I think I might do blue because that would look pretty neat. So we have a blue food coloring here. I'll just take the lid off there, put a couple drops in. I think 3 should be enough. Now we will take wooden sticks and stir it all together. Now we need to act fast because this will cure in about 15 minutes. And when you add the cornstarch, the color will lighten up a bit. So put a couple extra drops in if you want it a bit darker. Okay, so the food coloring is pretty well mixed in. So now I think it's time to add the cornstarch. So we have some cornstarch here, and I'll just put some, all of it on the side. We aren't going to use all of this because this is way too much, but we'll just put some on it like that, and then it makes it not as sticky, so I can actually use my fingers. Wear gloves if you don't want your fingers to either get colored or sticky, but you can use your bare hands if you want. So now, once you start mixing it together and it gets sticky, just put it in the cornstarch some more, and then just keep doing that until it has no more stick left. Just keep kneading it in your fingers, and as you can see, it got a bit sticky there, so now we'll just add some more cornstarch. So this is pretty close to done, and now we will just roll it into a ball and attach a ribbon to it, and then it will be done. So now we are going to take a ribbon and cut off a length that we want. So I think I'll do something about that long. It won't end up this long, we can always trim it. Now we are going to tie a knot or 2, just like that, in a string. You might want to clean your hands off before you're tying the knot because it might get your string. Now we have a silicone at the right consistency, so we'll just take a little chunk of it, roll it into a ball, and put a knot on the inside of a silicone. So make some like that. Just need to add a little bit more cornstarch to it because it was getting a little bit sticky. But now this is looking pretty good. Now I'm going to make one with multiple ribbons on it. So I don't really know how that will work, but I think it will look pretty cool. We need to act pretty fast or else our silicone will be hardened before we can get all of these tied. So you might want to tie these before you make the silicone up. So then you just put it right into it while it's still moist. Okay, so this is already hardened a lot more. It's like hard, dried out Play-Doh right now. So I'll open it up, put all 3 of these in, just like that. And then roll it up. And now this will look awesome flying through the sky. If you want to see how to build this catapult, make sure to check out our last video on how to do that. Now with our leftover stuff, it's a bit too hard to add another string, so I'll just roll it into a little bouncy ball that we could shoot out of this as well. Get it nice and round. It's not quite hardened yet, so it's not that bouncy. Now I'm going to make a purple one, because purple and blue goes together quite nicely. Then just keep rolling it into a ball, then that will work nicely. This one is slightly smaller because we didn't have very much silicone left over, but you can see we have quite a few here. A normal ball, a red one, a red, orange, yellow, and a purple. Okay, so we have our shooting stars made, and we are going to be shooting them across the room. So this is our first shot here, and I'll pull it back all the way. That worked great! You just saw a bunch of like streamers flying. I'll do that again with our other one. So this is a purple one. I'm shocked at how well it works and how cool it looks. That looks so cool. Now this is a red one. That's great. And now here's a bouncy ball that we made that doesn't have any streamers, and it's a lot harder to see when it goes flying. So these are shooting star streamers. They look great, function well, and you can make them for a little under $1. Okay, so we've come out to this nice field that we are going to be testing out our shooting star streamers. So we have a catapult here, a streamer here. Now let's give it a shot. That didn't go super high, but I'll try it again. Those look great when they're flying. You just see this streamer following this little blue ball. They look so cool when they're flying. And now if we take a normal bouncy ball that we made, it will fly a bit farther because it doesn't have the drag of the streamers. Now I'm going to go collect all those. Okay, so we are going to test our red one now. In 3, 2, 1. Those look awesome when they're flying. They just look like a little shooting star in the sky. In 3, 2, 1. That went like right past the camera. Shooting in 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Thanks for watching this video, and if you liked these shooting star streamers, make sure to click up there to watch some more videos. And if you want to subscribe to our channel so you never miss any new videos coming soon, click up there. And go check out these Sonic Dad plans on how to build this awesome little catapult. And I'll see you in our next video.